smashed my face off an outdoor pull-up bar the other day, and it still hurts.
Did you get fucking high and decide to cut your beard again? You idiot.
Okay, welcome back to We Should Jam Sometime, everybody's favorite sports podcast where we talk about music and all things not sports. That's the new opening for this, by the way. Episode 64.
We're 5 away, baby.
Yep. It's actually I counted because I was like, when's episode 100 going to be if we consistently put out episodes every week?
Right.
And it's like April 2021.
Okay.
But episode 69 is my birthday weekend.
Shut up.
Yep.
No way.
Yep.
That's going to be sweet,
So
dude.
that'll be a good one.
We got to put out like ramp up episodes.
True. Yeah,
Like,
we'll
hey,
have
guys,
to start planning how close we are.
68.33.
Yeah. So, I'm Caleb here with Craigie Chicky Nuggies and Juan
We're fucking
Julia.
starting the chirps up, are we?
I started. Did you open the group chat at all?
No, I saw that it was created, which
Yeah.
I think makes us an actual podcast.
But I gave you 2 nicknames. So
and I'm
she's
Craigie.
just Juan Julia.
Yeah, that makes
You're honey garlic chicken nuggies.
Fuck, bro. Are you serious?
I realized that.
What's your fucking nickname?
I didn't give myself.
You're
one.
just Caleb Thompson.
Yeah.
I'm fucking honey garlic chicky nuggies.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you know what? I'm gonna come up with a fucking sweet
that's
nickname.
fine.
You know what? Send us your fucking nickname requests.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on a
ruthless ones.
I'm still waiting on an iTunes username change. I'm looking for an Instagram username.
Oh yeah,
change.
for your whatever you guys send us for Caleb's group chat nickname is also gonna be his fucking Instagram
Jesus.
handle.
Yeah, so long as it's not racist.
Yeah, no racist requests.
Yeah, but
Fuck, man.
yeah. So that's I figured. I mean, honey garlic chicken nuggies will be a fucking great T-shirt.
Dude, that's
someday.
rough. I'm gonna start that Instagram handle. That's probably not a thing.
Yeah. Dude, that's
I hope it isn't.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I actually, because like I didn't edit the podcast till I got back from my vacation, and I forgot about like so much. Like I was listening back to it, and I was like, "Oh man, I forgot about this whole chicken nuggets thing."
Yeah,
and I've
for
been
real.
laughing about it all day.
I knew it was coming for like a couple days. I was like, yeah, the chicken nuggets bit's gonna come out, and then I forgot which episode it was, and then I had a pleasant surprise today.
Yeah, so I laughed so hard when I was editing. I was like, "Well, this is a clip for sure."
Yeah, definitely the goat of our clips.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great one. Kind of have to boost that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but anyway, I keep we got some people actually responded for the Would You Rathers. We got a bunch of Would You Rathers. But make sure you guys are rating the show and liking it and stuff and sharing it.
Totally.
We appreciate those of you that are supporting.
Yeah, everyone that
But
interacts.
here's with a review.
We love you so much.
Yeah.
You're the mans / womans.
Yeah. So we didn't actually really talk about what we wanted to talk about. I wrote some stuff down, but
Yeah.
do you have any musical topic ideas? Let's
Um,
figure it out while we record.
Yeah, the first thing that comes off the top of my head is I was on irishwifefinder.com last night.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
While we were on the
which-
phone.
on the phone,
It killed your
yeah.
phone.
Yeah, it did kill my phone. It was so powerful. My love for Irish women.
Did you find any?
No,
No.
I think they just didn't want to find me. Maybe I'm just like the French. Are the French and the Irish? Do they have bad history?
What do you mean? What?
I don't know. Like fucking.
Oh, like historically.
Like historically, like.
Dude, I don't know. I'm an idiot. I have no idea. I don't know.
I'm less educated than everyone in the room, so I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. I actually, me and my aunt were talking on the weekend, and in grade 9, I was over there for March break, and because her kids were like really young or whatever, they're 7 and 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So when I was like 13, 14, I was over there all the time, like hanging out with the kids and like free babysitting, and then so I had to read this book. I think it was called Chrysalids.
Okay.
For grade 9 for English, and
Yeah.
I just fucking was like, no,
I'm not reading
I
it.
don't read books.
Yeah. I was the same way.
My aunt can just like speed read.
I don't get that shit.
And so
man.
I was like, dude, I've tried. I've watched videos on how to speed read.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Are you the same way as me where like you'll be reading a fucking paragraph or whatever and then you find you're like reading the same fucking sentence over?
Yeah. What happens is just like my mind veers off.
Yeah, you're like,
into,
I read it,
other-
but I have no idea what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
So I got my aunt to read the book for me, and she was going to dictate it. She's going to like give me like the Coles notes on it, and I was just like helping around the house.
Yeah.
And she did, and I still failed the test.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yes, the book was kind of fucked, and like, excuse me, and like, yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I ever once read a book I was supposed to read. I've read books, which surprises me even, but I'm a magazine comic book kind of guy.
I don't think
These
I
have some
ever read
pictures in
like a
there.
class book.
Yeah, never.
I read like the books that we had to do like where you have to read like your own book.
Yeah, you pick a book.
Yeah, I did those kind of, but
Yeah, I usually didn't do those either.
I almost never did and then like all my tests would come back like, you got to read the book.
Yeah, like they totally knew.
Yeah, like,
they're like,
yeah.
I looked at the Sparks notes, idiot.
Yeah, like you were asking very nuanced questions that
Ah,
weren't
fuck.
in the fucking
Yeah.
online.
What color was Atticus Finch's tie? It's
Yeah.
like, fucking dude.
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Probably black and white,
Yeah.
right? I watched the movie.
Yeah. Oh man, one time I read The Pet Cemetery in grade 10.
How's
And
the book? Because the movie was fucking terrible.
Yeah, like the original movie.
No, the fucking new movie.
Oh, I haven't watched the new one.
So bad.
The book's fine. Actually, my mom ruined the part where the kid fucking dies because I was reading so slow. Yeah, whatever. The book's been out for a while.
If you don't know that,
hey,
it
there's
happens at the beginning, so
there's
fuck off.
2 movies.
Yeah, there's 2.
In the book, it happens like near the end. It's like the third part. It's the beginning of the third part, and I was like 4 pages away from her. My mom's like, she's like, "Did you read
get
the
to
part where the
kid
kid
dies?"
dies?" And I was like,
No
"What
way,
the
she's
fuck?"
actually said that.
Yeah, and I was just like, and she's
That's
like,
so
"Oh," she's like,
funny.
"Well, you've been reading the book for a while," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm a slow
It's
reader."
in the third part.
Yeah.
You
But
read
then
it too.
The night before my presentation, I legitimately read this book. I legitimately got everything prepared. And I watched clips from the movie just out of curiosity.
Yeah, totally.
And then I was so nervous for the presentation, I kept saying in the movie.
Oh, no.
like-
In the movie you were saying in the presentation,
Yeah.
you fucked yourself.
Yeah, and I was like, I actually didn't watch the movie. I watched like 3 clips on YouTube last night, but I was just like, I was so nervous that I kept saying in the movie.
I went to see the new movie as a date. When did the fucking original movie come out?
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Juan Julia.
Yeah.
Can you look that up?
That was some Juan
Like the-
Julia engagement
Like
right
the
there.
70s or the 80s?
I also looked up the French and Irish people.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
damn.
You're going for the deep dive.
And it says that they've been close. So, like, they're good.
Oh.
So you guys have no excuse.
You should be
Fucking
fine.
get in my DMs, Irish
Wow.
women.
You should be fun. Wow.
I love all of you.
Okay. Jesus.
Was that too much?
No.
Shit, sorry.
It's
Fuck,
a
I didn't
little
mean to.
strong. It's
Didn't
a
mean to
little
fucking lay it on you.
It's a little-
Didn't mean to put all 4 coats on at once. But yeah, no. So to go back to the music topics.
Okay, yeah.
Music topics. Yeah, I was talking to my friend Patrick Briggs, who does the London's Pretty Cool podcast,
Yeah.
which we're both going to be on that show. I'm
Oh.
certain of.
Okay.
We gotta.
Okay.
We weren't even asked. I'm
Okay,
inviting.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
inviting
did you
us.
set something up?
Yeah. But he was saying. So this is a music topic. So he said, I think the question was because it was such a jumbled fucking thought. He asked me like moments before I left.
Right.
He said, I think, are we the same way where like, do we have like a guitar of the week we want to buy?
Oh.
Which John Gould can definitely fucking
Yes.
chime in on this. I bet he's the same way.
Yeah, I'm
But
not a.
do you have a guitar of the week that you're like obsessed with?
No.
No.
I'm not a gear guy enough.
No.
That's a good question if I was.
Yeah.
I'm not a gear guy.
Totally. And I'm a weird breed of gear guy where like I'm interested in knowing about it,
Yeah.
but I don't care. Like
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like I'll use a fucking shitty PV amp or
Yeah.
whatever and it's probably going to sound fucking sick.
Yeah.
Or like I don't need a brand name for it to be cool,
Yeah.
but like I do want to know about it and I do know a lot about the gear, but at the same time it's like it doesn't need to be a fucking Marshall for me to
Right.
be like sick. You
Yeah.
know, or like orange is the only way to go.
Right.
It's like I don't care. Well, I'm moving.
I
on.
always find it funny when guys like that like aren't gear guys, but they like latch onto a brand.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like,
they
do
talk
you even
about
know?
they talk about the one brand like it's like they talk about the one brand like they know all.
Yeah, but
It's
they
like-
talk about it and
it's
you
like,
clearly
duh.
know like all that's in their head is like the logo.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Like I have no idea. Like I was looking at that telly for a while, but I asked like I asked you, I talked to Nick, I think I even talked to John, and I was like, is this cool? Like if I buy this, would that be cool?
Yeah. Did everyone say yes?
Yeah,
'Cause-
everybody was like,
okay,
for sure
'cause,
do it.
yeah, tellies are
Yeah.
great.
It was funny. Nick was like, I was like, yeah, it's got humbucker in the neck, and then I guess like maybe the way I said it, he thought it just had humbuckers,
Oh,
and he was like, I don't know, man, like I think you gotta get this like single coil, and I was like, no, it's like a single
No, it's got lots
on the
of stuff.
bridge, and then a humbucker on the neck, and he's like, oh yeah, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Do that. It's like okay, and then I haven't bought it yet because I don't like to spend my money.
Yeah, and that's a big part of my anti-gear person thing is where it's like I don't feel the need to spend all my money on gear.
Yeah.
You know, like there's lots of like in the music industry or whatever, or being in a band, there's lots of other shit that you should be investing your money in. But I mean, like, pick a fucking rig and just stick with it. Is where I'm at. I know Pat is like definitely a guitar of the day, guitar of the hour kind of guy, and I know lots of people like that, and like they give me some excitement because it's almost like window shopping.
Right.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I was looking at this Les Paul Custom the other day, and it's like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm never gonna buy that ever, but that's fucking dope, dude.
That's sick. I'm not gonna drop $3,000 on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, well, there you go. Pat Briggs, we answered your question, maybe. I think that was his question.
The answer is no.
No, we're not guitar of the week.
Never ask me about gear, ever.
Yeah, don't ask Caleb about gear. I will talk about gear with you. And if you like gear episodes, go see John Gould's episode. All we talked about was fucking guitars.
Here's the thing about almost everything except maybe microphones.
Are you a microphone guy?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of microphone research, but again, not really.
Yeah, but again,
that's what I'm saying.
Don't really care.
If they were like gun to your head, pick one topic, I would be like, well, I guess microphones. But yeah, like if I'm having a conversation with you about gear and like you're coming to me with it, I'm lying to you.
I'm nodding and smiling.
Yeah. And like I'm just regurgitating like the whole time you're talking, I'm going through my head for keywords. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, bro, coils?
Yeah,
dude. Tone.
Yeah, I'm much more of like an aesthetic guy.
Indian rosewood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
fuck.
Exactly.
Pet Cemetery came out in 1989.
89.
89 is not as old as I thought it would have been. I would have thought like 87. That's not that older.
Yeah.
I was like 82,
70s.
and then in my head I was like, nah,
But
more
I guess
reasonable.
the book's probably not that old.
Well, I think Carrie was 1975, which is crazy.
Really?
That's really old.
Oh wow.
But I think you know what Carrie might have been his like fucking first fucking book, because that's like the really religious one. It's more just like this chick is super religious and now she has the wrath of Satan. Yeah. And then he was just like, what about a car that he started taking more cocaine?
Yeah,
he was just like, what about a car that fucking kills people?
Yeah, I'm not like a Stephen King guy either.
I just know like he wrote good ass movies. Like, you know, he wrote good books that became good movies, and he took a lot of blow. That's what I know about him.
That's how you got to be a writer.
Yeah.
Apparently writers fucking love
Take note, kids.
blow. Yeah. And meth and stuff.
Yeah, fucking.
So,
which is
that's
what
cool.
cocaine is now.
Yeah, sure.
Probably.
I don't know.
Or opiates.
I don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Did you listen to the new Taylor Swift album?
I heard that it came out at midnight, and I did not. I saw Brandon Eady's post, which by the way, we put that episode out where we did a whole bit on Brandon, and no response so far. I don't know if you listened, Brandon.
It was near the end.
Yeah. I hope he does. I hope it takes like a really long time, like 4 months go by, and then he just like cold messages us and just goes like, "What the fuck, bros?" That'd be so good.
Oh man,
Yo, Trump 2020, what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, we backpedaled though.
We did. We immediately were like, "We love you, Brandon. We're so sorry. Please give us a show."
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would question it if he legitimately listened to that and was like, these guys are being 100% fucking serious.
Yeah, come on. If you didn't listen to the first like 45 minutes and we're like, these guys are full of shit.
Yeah.
Like we started the podcast out like, so you're a COVID-19 denier. Like, come on.
And then went right into bread, and then I think we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
You sent me, so just keep on the music topic for now. You sent me a couple articles. I think you double posted the same article to me in a text message. I think so. Or was it two?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I didn't read both.
Although the second one is not as interesting.
Okay.
The second one was just Facebook, and I actually left to look into it more. Facebook is like trying to set up artist pages to like have like a music video section,
Right.
and like have it be like, I think more like user friendly, basically to be like, fuck YouTube, like post your videos here, and instead of it just being in like a video section, it's like people can go to your page and go to your music videos.
Yeah, it'll
on
be
your
like Facebook
page.
TV almost, but for music videos.
Yeah. But that was a quick read.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
I think that's cool too. I mean, like I like when I think it's tough right now too, because we were talking about this, I think, with Spotify, where like everybody's trying to monopolize, like, and like with YouTube, it's like there's really no other like video sharing platform.
Vimeo.
Yeah.
Hulu. Maybe, or Hulu like a streaming service.
No, Hulu's like Netflix, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, whatever.
Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Netflix and YouTube, bruh.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have a fucking Microsoft tile, I ain't watching.
Yeah. No, the one article I sent you was this John Malone guy who owns like who owns a Liberty Media. I reread it real quick before you came over.
Okay.
But basically, like the whole idea is that he owns. I'm probably gonna get all these facts fucked up here.
Fuck it.
But he owns Liberty Media, and then I think like they own, or they just recently purchased like more, like 50% of iHeartRadio.
Oh,
I think they own like 5% of it, and now they own like 50% of it.
Shit.
And then the whole thing, and then like I think they also own like Live Nation and like all this other shit. So like basically this one dude who is already like a billionaire, his company has like a monopoly on like every single piece of the music industry right now, like tickets, streaming, touring, like all that shit. Which was just like, what could that mean for?
Yeah, it means there's gonna be changes for sure. I mean, and iHeartRadio is like a big part of like 97.5 even, which I listen to. For some reason, I've been listening to CBC on the way to work lately, like fucking just talk radio.
Yeah.
And for a long time, I thought it was like a really weird revolving schedule, but I found like what the programs are that I'm going to be listening to in the mornings are. And like first I get like a BBC one now. Anyway, I'm digressing, but 97.5 has like a huge tie to iHeartRadio.
Right.
So I'm going to listen to 97.5 more now and fucking see what changes happen.
I don't know. Well, it's just like it could mean prices for stuff, I think is one of the things could just go up because it's
royalty rates.
Yeah. I don't know.
That'd be pretty
I quickly Googled the guy. He's like owns like, I think like he's like one of the top like landowners in like the world, I think.
Ew.
Yeah.
He owns
like
every
he's like,
narwhal.
Like people are like, it's like a bad thing because this guy's just like fucking gross.
Just buying shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking Farhi. Hey, Farhi, fuck right off.
I don't know what that is.
Farhi buys all the property in London and is like the reason that downtown London is just vacant.
Right.
For like a lot of... So yeah, fuck Farhi.
No, that looks like a young person.
I don't have my glasses on. I look like
Google. Here, I'll send you the link, and then. But no, it's John.
Oh, never mind.
John Malone, and
he buys all the things.
And Google like John Malone, Liberty Media.
Yeah,
we'll trim this part down.
But yeah, Farhi's the same deal, but for small time London stuff. But it's like it's not even just London. I think he buys up like a shitload of stuff like outside of town too, and he's just responsible for everything bad in this city. Fuck that guy.
Well, I think that I'm pretty sure if you have money, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I guess. I was actually having a brief conversation with Bob's partner about this before I left the house. It was just like, fuck landlords. And I was just like, yeah, but I mean, if I had like $1 million, I'd buy like a bunch of houses and then rent them out for sure. That's what I would do. It just makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But I mean, that is kind of a problem, I guess, because of the housing and whatever. But I don't fucking know this shit.
Yeah, I was talking to my dad about it. I was like, theoretically, if I was going to buy a house, what does my bank account even have to look like?
Yeah, for
And then
real.
he was like, he's like, I feel really bad for you guys. And then he gave me a number, and I was like, we have like half of that between us for just a down payment.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like not easy.
I remember being like 12 or 13, leaving my aunt's house, and I was like, this is a really nice house. And I was just like, wonder how much Patty paid for this house. And I was just like, Dad, how much does a house cost? Like $100,000? And he was just like, and I was like, oh no, fuck. The future is going to be bad. I'm going to grow up to kill people.
Yeah, I think my dad said that his like first ever house that he bought, and he's like, it wasn't a nice place, but it was like fucking like 70 like,
just
grand or some
just
shit,
dirt.
like stupid. He's
Yeah.
like we had to like shovel gravel out of the front, like the
Oh my
living room, because
God.
like just dudes lived there before and didn't care. But he's like, that's what I like first
Gravel
paid
in the
for a
living
house.
room?
And like after that, it's like fucking now it's
fucking live there.
insanity.
Yeah.
Because like you can't even like get started to then like build equity and then move forward.
Yeah, you're just living your entire life to pay off your fucking house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, fuck that shit.
Dude,
I'm never
fuck
going to
that
own property. I'm going to live off the land of London.
Yeah.
I'm going to start gardens. I'm going to start vigilante gardens in people's fucking front lawns. Like, not even like their front lawn, like the city strip.
Yeah.
There's just going to be tomatoes growing there. You're going to be like, what the fuck? It's like, Craig was here.
Yeah, you just like, go in at night, pick people's weeds, and then leave them a bill in the mailbox.
Yeah, I'll be like the squirrel of London, just like burying. But it's not going to be acorns. It's going to be like tomato plants.
Yeah.
And like fucking corn and shit.
It's like, there was an envelope in my mailbox with a fucking Vimeo receipt.
Yeah. Why is this guy's OnlyFans account in my fucking
Yeah, that's how you
mailbox?
get, yeah.
That's
Just
how I fund my
subscribe to my
freelance.
OnlyFans, and I'll come and pick your weeds.
my vigilante tomato garden OnlyFans.
Yeah. But yeah, that could be I don't know what that means. I only read the one article, and then when I Googled him, the only thing that comes up basically is like, fuck this guy, he owns all the land.
Fuck this fucking guy, fuck him,
Like,
fuck him.
oh my god.
Probably fuck him though.
They don't like him. I say they, just the internet.
Everyone,
'Cause he,
generally people.
He owns a lot of stuff and donated like $250,000 to the Trump inauguration.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a
So-
big red flag, y'all.
So they don't like that.
Big ol' no.
They don't like that. Yeah, but anyway, the one thing I want to talk about with the Taylor Swift thing
Yeah, okay.
was that Julia last night was like, yeah, apparently it's going to have like 8 different artworks. And basically, if you go on her website, actually, can you go onto her website? Because Mike Penny pointed this out.
Okay.
They literally are like, yeah, there's fucking 8 different artworks, and they all have different names. They're all black and white photos of Taylor Swift essentially in a field. And they're like, they all have different names. And they literally are encouraging, like, fucking buy them all. they're like buy
Oh my
this
God.
16-song album, which also fuck off
Yeah,
with your
that-
16 songs.
Double album, probably all shit.
And then just like, and buy
That
it a
was a
bunch of
mean
times. Oh,
assumption.
and buy it a bunch of times. And there's one bonus track if you buy the CD. It's not even like, it's,
you buy the deluxe
yeah, it's not even like there's an extra 8 bonus songs where you could maybe justify buy all these fucking CDs. It's like there's one bonus song. What are some of the names on those?
Is Taylor Swift Irish?
No.
No, she isn't. Are you sure of that?
I don't think so.
Fuck.
I'll look it up later.
That was my one shot at redemption.
But she's
She can write some
American.
shitty songs about me. I don't care.
She's just American.
Yeah, but America. It's like I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
It's like, well, dig a little fucking deeper, bro.
Yeah.
I know you're not actually French, but you're probably French, dude.
One is called In the Trees.
Picture her, black and white in the trees.
Yep.
Is there one called Live, Laugh, Love? Oh, I can't
See
see
that?
it. But yeah, okay.
Here's
So there's
another one.
trees there, and Taylor Swift's in the
She's
bottom right.
There.
Oh, she's not the bottom
Yeah.
right. What's the fucking
Yeah, what's
right?
that?
That's like the inside
Oh.
or the flap.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know. And then
Oh, so they're all different colored discs too.
Yeah.
I guess
I think that's the vinyl.
that's the vinyl one.
That's like the Beatles shot where they're all just like fucking shoulders up in the cornfield or
But
whatever.
she's just
Yeah.
He's just chilling
yeah.
What's that one called? In the Weeds.
in the weeds.
Yeah.
In the trees,
Okay.
in the weeds.
Maybe behind the mall.
So these are like fucking artist decided fucking titles of the album, I guess.
I guess.
Okay, yeah.
And then Betty's Garden.
Betty's
Alright.
Garden.
Just sitting
Yeah.
in grass.
Betty's Garden so far the best looking disc.
the purple one.
It's
Yeah,
nice
I like
Yeah.
that.
And then this one, Stolen Lullabies.
Ooh.
That's just like a close up.
Stolen Lullabies.
Yeah, like a side profile.
Yeah, I'm into it. She's hot. I don't care.
And then
Okay,
Hide and
dude.
Seek.
Nobody
Okay,
said she
go
wasn't
off.
hot. Oh, one's called Hide and Seek.
Yep.
That's
I
a good
s-
one.
I see her.
Yeah,
She's right
I
there.
found her, dude. Terrible at fucking
Yeah.
Where's Waldo. That's the
And-
fucking All Things Must Pass album cover. That's exactly what that is.
This one?
It's
Yeah.
running like water.
It's running like water.
And the last one,
That's what it is, though.
this is boring podcasting. What's
You
it say?
You're encouraged to
can't-
scroll with us.
I don't know that word.
The
What does that look
clandestine,
like? That looks like the Turnover album. to me.
clandestine meetings.
Like the black and red one.
But I just,
That's it.
I mean, people are gonna do it, but it seems ludicrous. To
That
me
seems
to be
crazy.
like-
That's
Stupid.
well, but she's also like a genius marketer,
Oh,
so
for
she's
sure.
probably onto something.
probably.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't she like the number one like gross earning fucking female artist
Probably.
out there right now?
I don't know.
But see, part of me is like, I don't know how I'm not here to just shit on Taylor Swift because it's fun to shit on Taylor Swift. Part of that
It
is
is,
like,
though.
at what point is it just taking advantage of your fans?
100% it is.
You
For
know what I
sure
mean?
it is.
Like to be like, oh, it's genius marketing, fucking
But
whatever.
She's also getting like, I mean, I like Taylor Swift's music generally, but I mean, I wouldn't call myself a Taylor Swift fan, but we're on her website right now.
Yeah.
You know,
We're
so I
talking
mean, like,
about
it's getting clicks, and I mean, all of her like actual fans are probably gonna buy all 8,
Yeah.
right? And it's like a separate $30 charge each.
Yeah, that's wild.
So
This is
she's fucking
crazy.
making mad bank.
crazy.
Like, and she's not like she probably lost like millions and like hundreds of millions of dollars for not touring this year.
Probably.
So that's probably how she's making
Yeah,
up
but
for
she's
it.
probably fine.
She's
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 probably-
definitely fine.
she's probably-
She's also fine as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Even if she's not Irish,
It literally just says she's American.
just American.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's like, I'm from Nashville. I have cowboy boots. Like, I'm from fucking London, Ontario. I have cowboy boots. All right. Fucking-
Yeah.
I'm still French though.
Are you?
Yeah, Geniac. Fucking come on.
Gignac.
Ah, fuck. Gagnus. I got Gagnus once. My Aunt Karen got Gagnus hard in high school.
Yeah.
Fucking Gagnus.
I remember before I knew you, and like people would try to refer to you, and
Oh.
I'd be like, "Fucking Gignit," and nobody would ever correct me because
No
nobody
one-
knows how to say your fucking
No
name.
one knows. It's Geniac.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
then
start
I
making it Geniac
and then I
fuck
laughed
with all of you
when you
guys.
did that other podcast because that guy's your friend and he fucked up your
No,
name.
yeah, Pat fucked it up hard. I'm gonna start making it. It's Gignac now. That's how you actually say it in French, and it's Gignac now. I'm Craig Gignac. I'm French. I'm a French man. I'm a Frenchman.
But also, I mean, like, don't spell it like that, you know?
That's how you spell it in French, bro.
That's not how you say it, though. I don't like
Gignac.
that.
I'm Craig Gignac now. That's how
You
I'm gonna
can't
say it
teach
for
kids
that.
to spell it out and then say it and
Dude,
then
I had
spell it wrong.
I had a fucking pizza delivery guy spell it Jeanyak one time.
The Y is where it comes off. I'm like,
Geniac.
I mean, but yeah, dude.
That's how you say it.
That's how it should be spelled. Now I said
Nah,
all that,
it's
and my
Gignac
last
now.
name has a silent H.
If
but-
it was Gignac, there would just be one less G. Ginac,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So Gignac is how it is now.
okay.
So shall it be written? So shall it be said? So shall it be done? Because if you write it, you're not going to spell it right.
Anyway, all right. So we're gonna do. This is my jam. This is not my jam. I kind of having a hard time because I was on a vacation this week, so like
Right.
nothing like that fun happened to me. But so my jam was just like a proper vacation. Even though we've pretty much been on a vacation for the last few months, even though like we've been working, but like
Yeah.
you haven't really been able to do much.
Mm-hmm.
So to say like it was nice to sit down and not do anything
Yeah,
is
kick
a
it.
weird thing to say. But it was like I actually had to sit down. When we got there Saturday and I fucking sat down, my uncle handed me a beer and he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "This feels so good."
Yeah.
Just feel like we're outside and I'm drinking this beer
Nothing
and it's
to do.
fucking don't have to worry about anything for like
Yeah.
a couple days. And then there was a thunderstorm that night and we're all like inside the cottage and like I'm hanging out. Me and my uncle are talking about music and I'm like leaning on the counter at the front and dude, I swear to God, this lightning bolt right outside the fucking door of the
It was
cottage.
wild.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck, really?
Dude, and like
Yeah.
it was like the closest lightning as I've ever been to lightning. I like jumped.
How
Yeah.
fucking loud was
It was
that?
It
so
was so
loud. And
loud.
then and like my grandpa, it was his 75th birthday on Tuesday, and like my grandpa just doesn't give a fuck about anything, and he fucking was sitting on the couch looking at like the like directed at the door. It happens. Everybody's like, "Jesus fucking Christ!" Like, "Oh my God!" And then my grandpa just starts laughing, and he's like, "Yeah, it was right there. I saw it hit."
That's awesome.
Like, no movement from him, and we're all just like,
Not
"Jesus
even
Christ!"
flinching.
And then the fucking and then the power went out,
Yep.
and it blew like the lightning like blew the fucking transformer and the router for the internet. So we were like, no
fuck.
internet, and
So he's like,
yeah.
shit, we're all left with our thoughts now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
yeah. But then my dad the next morning was like, oh, I got my work phone, and work, like, we have unlimited data, and our work keeps like
Nice.
begging us to use
So
our
you're
data.
hotspotting hard.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was garbage.
Yeah.
Every
okay, fair.
day, for some reason, we got like fucking 20 minutes of like perfect internet, and everybody was like,
Nice.
oh, fucking
Yeah. Fucking scroll, dude.
Mine worked out.
Nice.
So,
Yeah,
like the whole
You were
time.
pretty good the whole time.
yeah,
Yeah.
my phone was working the whole time. So
But
I
what
pretty
was
good.
also pretty fucking funny, we were playing that ladder golf game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so we're playing. It was me and my mom versus my grandma and Julia. And so we're up on this knoll where there's a
Who's on your
table.
team?
A grassy knoll.
What? Oh yeah.
Who's on your
I
team?
just thought because we're all opposite. It was
Oh.
me and Julia versus my mom and my grandma. Whatever.
That's like the JFK.
And so my
thing.
grandma's fucking throwing,
It is.
and so it's like 2 golf balls attached to like a string, right? And she's fucking throwing, and she's just throwing like wonky, and she
Yeah.
lets
Just
this
straight up
she
fucking
lets
it
this
up.
one go. And as soon as it leaves her hand, I was like, well, that's fucking not good. Because there's a glass table over here
Oh shit.
with Julia's phone on it. Just fucking through the fucking table. Like, I was like, oh, no. It was all slow motion. As soon as
was
it
so
left her
fucking
hand,
funny.
I like followed where it was going
Watched
to
the
land. And it
phone
was just like,
plummet to the
oh,
floor.
fuck. And it like shatters in like chunks or whatever, right? And we were just like, fuck. And then my mom just goes, that sucks. So the lightning hit the fucking table last night. My grandma's like, yeah.
Your grandpa went with
Yeah,
it?
everybody
Oh,
went
dude,
with
at
it.
least he's not a narc.
Because like we don't because like we rent that from a guy. Like,
Yeah.
Like other people.
Totally.
rent it
So
or
it's
whatever.
his fucking table.
Yeah, so it's their table. So we're just like, well, whatever. It's probably not a big deal. Those
Yeah,
tables
definitely
just break.
natural
We had
causes.
one time, and it was in our basement, and
it just fell
It just
apart.
fucking shattered.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
A
it's
fucking
probably not,
moth
it's
fell,
probably not a
fucking
big-
flies.
Yeah, it's probably not a big deal. But it was pretty funny, and it was just funny because
Mhm.
my grandma did it, and she's the one like that sets everything up. We're
Yeah,
like, hey,
totally.
if somebody's gonna break something, it should definitely be you.
I was really hoping that you were gonna be like, yeah, my grandpa was like sitting in a chair, like directed like right at the window, and then the lightning hit, and he just like completely emotionless, like silent. Everyone's freaking out, and he just goes, "That's nothing," and then just tells you like the story of like the time the lightning came.
yeah.
You know, that would be
Oh
fucking
my god,
great.
that would be pretty fucking great.
I've been hit by lightning 7 times.
yeah. That's pretty funny.
Oh,
so that
you
was.
still haven't watched Benjamin Button, eh?
I know. I was
No.
gonna make.
That's
I was
the
trying to think of like a
fucking bit.
Benjamin. Yeah.
That's the movie bit.
Oh man.
So that would be that was our sports part.
What?
Ladder golf.
Yeah.
Okay, true. There you
Ladder
go.
golf
I
is
guess.
that's our sports segment. We
Yeah.
actually did it this time.
Julia and my cousin Tia both individually were really good, and then we're like, oh, they should go on a team together, and they
Yeah.
fucking blew it.
Yeah.
And my cousin,
What the
she's
hell,
only,
Juan?
She's only 13, but she's
pretty
she's
athletic.
like really athletic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but fucking let the team down.
She let the team down. So fuck
Fucking
you, Tia.
Rough, rough fucking stuff.
Yeah. So and wait, my
Oh, you actually have notes and shit, man.
Oh.
I fucked
not
up
my
everything.
jam was the weather because it was really only nice like 1.5 days when we were
Yeah,
there.
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah, so that kind of sucked. but-
Not my jam is just like always just shitty work stuff. I fucking have way too much fucking responsibility at work now. I have like an adult job and it's that shit is so shitty, dude. Actually, you know what? Not my jam is like why like I have a team of like all like younger dudes. And then I just have like one fucking like 60-year-old and he's newer, right? So like I try to cut him some slack, but it's like I have like a child on my team.
Yeah.
Like by law, he's a
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
And he kills it. And then I've got this 60-year-old dude and I'm like, can you just like be able to tie knots, please? Like, fuck, man. And it's like, I'm 24,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm not even like, I'm very much the middle child as far as age is concerned on my team. And I've got to go up to this like old motherfucker
Yeah.
and be like, you're fucking up.
Yeah.
Like, how?
Yeah. He's
I
like
can't
more
even
than
take
twice
myself.
your age.
Yeah, I can't even take myself seriously. I'm like, I got to give this guy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not my jam. Fucking just having to be a boss man sucks.
Yeah.
You know, we're supposed to stick it to the man.
Yeah, I know
I'm not
you
supposed
are
to
the
be
man.
the man.
Yeah,
You know,
you're the
I'm not
man.
even the man. There's like fucking 7 men above me. You know, but yeah,
No, you're the man.
that's not my jam. What was my jam? I don't know. Fucking drinking a lot of Coronas.
Okay.
I have an actual bedroom now. Actually, that's my fucking jam.
But you had a bedroom.
I had a room. I had like 4 walls and a ceiling with just like all of my shit in it. You know what I mean? Like I had like hockey skates and like guitar cases and fucking clean clothes everywhere.
Right.
Like fucking just pile like all in bins. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking buy a bed frame. I'm gonna buy some new pillows and shit. And I'm going to get organizing bins and move my bookshelf. I'm going to use my bookshelf now. So I have an actual fucking bedroom now.
Wow.
Yeah, like a presentable bedroom.
Fucking making money like the man, too.
Yeah,
eh?
for real.
Wow.
So all the Irish women that listen to this podcast, if you want to see what a man's bedroom looks like, go to Caleb's bedroom.
Yeah, mine
but
looks
no,
like a
it's very presentable now. I have a fucking chair in there. I have like hotel style. I have like a sitting chair.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, in front of a
For
window
your
for
t-shirts?
prime. No, it's not for my t-shirts. It's for reading. You can go sit there and read a book.
You
or
don't read. You could
go on
sit there.
irishwifefinder.com,
My God.
who is a sponsor of this podcast.
That'd be sick. Yeah, can
I'm
we get
down.
enough listeners so we can get sponsors?
Can we
please?
get
So
some? Do we have Irish listeners?
Craig and I could stop working our jobs.
Yeah, dude. Can you? We're gonna get a Patreon, and we're gonna get like a fucking
should.
risque.
I don't know what the numbers are, but I feel like we need like 1,000 listeners and like 2 sponsors, and I think that we would be cruising.
Do
And
and
if we
yeah,
get the-
just on
if we
that
can get
alone.
if we get the bands doing all right, making some money,
Yeah, that would be
we
tight
could
too.
cruise.
I mean, every band's very stagnant right now.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever, especially mine.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say I know what not your jam was this
yeah,
week.
I won't say
But,
that.
yeah, no, well
But,
you'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Dude, my band's
I'm
been in
actually-
a bit of peril too.
I'm actually
so-
not that worried about it.
No, it'll be
Yeah,
fine.
at least
You
there's
guys will
not
just
going to be
fine.
any
It's not gonna be any
follow-up
fucking-
emails.
Yeah, for real. There aren't gonna be emails. There aren't gonna be lawyers involved, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, you'll
Oh.
be fine.
Did you know what we were talking about?
No, I didn't. I
Oh.
zoned out.
Oh, you like clued in. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I understand now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, you'll be fine. And so will my band. I have several bands, so no one knows which band I'm talking about.
yeah.
So we're fucking mint.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Dude, it'll be fine. Fucking the Pandy. Not a
Fucking
big deal.
pandy, dude.
No big deal.
The fucking
The
pandy,
fucking
dude.
Pandy. Do you want to do albums or do you want to do questions or would you rather's first?
No, let's do albums.
Albums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Who goes first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So you gave me Frank Turner.
Yes.
What was the album name that you gave me?
Oh my God, he never remembers. Do you even listen to this?
Well, so give me the album name first.
Love Iron Song.
Okay.
Did you listen to the wrong album?
No. So
Okay.
I listened to This Is Frank Turner
Did you?
instead.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So like I said, it takes me like a few days for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm on a podcast and I got to fucking do the podcast homework. And then I was like, oh fuck, I forgot the name of the album.
Why didn't you just text me?
Well, I felt shame because
my
I didn't
God.
remember your
At least
fucking
you would've
album.
listened to the right one.
So
God.
I was like, okay, well,
So I do have to send Craig the fucking albums afterwards.
no, you don't, because I'm gonna start writing shit down.
I do.
No, I'm gonna start writing shit down because you have a fucking book. I made fun of your book last time, and I was like, oh, he's fucking making notes and shit, and then I see a whole
The
ass.
book is We Should Jam Sometime, the hottest podcast in the world.
Oh shit, dude, that's legit as hell.
Dude, like Kiss, they're the hottest band in the world. It's the hottest podcast.
This is
in
the
world.
hottest podcast in the world.
Dude,
It's a fucking fact.
I wrote down every. Do you want to go
Holy
through all
fuck,
of?
dude.
Do
Okay,
you
I
want to
gotta
go through
get way
all
more
of my
organized.
guests?
This is fucking bullshit. I gotta get way more organized. Okay, so but this is I decided this on Thursday. I was like, this is gonna be more of a bit than anything because I was like, okay, I completely forgot what the album name was, but I knew that Frank Turner was very important to you,
Yeah, I do.
and the Beatles are relatively important to me. They're not like the most important. But so I was like, okay, well, I gotta fucking at least do a bit of my homework. So I listened to This Is Frank Turner. And I just like listened through all of it, and I had no idea that he was the one that does the recovery tune because that's a big fucking song.
That's the one that broke him.
Yeah, that's the
That album's good too.
big song.
See, what you want to do with Frank Turner is you can. I wrote in Drank Turner. Okay, Frank Turner is you want to start at the beginning, And then we don't need to start at the beginning, but this is what I'm getting to. Is the first album's good, and then Love Iron Song, Poetry of the Deed, England Keep My Bones, Tape Deck Heart, which is Recovery Song.
Okay.
That's a really good album.
But there's an album called Recovery too?
No. It's called Tape Deck Heart. Recovery's from that album.
Okay. What was the second one you said? I missed that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was just like, that's the one.
So the first one is called Sleep is for the Weak.
Yeah.
But like WEEK.
Right.
And then Love Iron Song, Poetry of the Deed, England Keep My Bones.
Where the fuck did I hear Recovery in there?
Tape Deck Heart.
Yeah.
And now you could stop at Tape Deck Heart, or you could listen to positive songs for negative people, but you definitely don't need to go past that.
Okay, got it.
Be More Kind is not fucking that good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Be More Kind is like he's writing songs where it's like, but you wrote better versions of those already.
Oh,
and then
shit,
he did
okay.
another album last year, which he also did like a podcast for the album too, which was interesting. But every song is about like an important woman in history, which is cool.
That's cool.
But just like the musically, it's just not very good.
Yeah, okay.
And then whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, he got also. I don't know if you know this, but he started off. He sang in a hardcore band.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains the
called
tattoo then.
Million Dead.
Cool.
And I mean, I don't really like hardcore music, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you.
I
if they were
appreciate people that have
good or
been in
not,
hardcore bands
but
because they're on the fucking serious grind.
yeah. Well, he
You know?
fucking
Yeah.
He-
No, so I listened to the This Is Frank Turner podcast or the
playlist. That's
yeah.
what I wanted to see too. Is what's on
And,
that playlist.
And so what I gathered from it, by the way, for some reason, Frank Turner and Frank Ocean are the same person to me in my brain. I don't know. I don't know what Frank Turner looks like, but he is a short-haired black man to me.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
even close.
Not even a little bit close. He's probably
No.
Irish as
Do you
fuck.
not even know what he looks like?
No, I don't know what he looks like. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. He looks like Frank Ocean to
You
me.
don't want me to show you?
No, I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know. He's probably fucking Anglo-Saxon. He's probably a wasp. But so I listened to it, and it's really good. He has a lot of cool ballady songs and a lot of cool fucking like full bandy kind of
like,
stuff too.
Lyrically, it's really good.
Yeah, for sure. But it was like more because I looked him up and like the genre was like folk punk was what I saw, and I was like, I'm not a folk punk guy really.
Dude, honestly, looking at this fucking playlist, it actually
like,
breaks my
weak.
heart that this is what you'd listen to.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm gonna actually listen to the album this week, but it's not gonna be part of the next podcast.
Yeah.
But he was more if I like when I strapped in for like, okay, I'm gonna listen to Frank Turner for the podcast and it's gonna be folk punk. I was like, okay. And I was pleasantly surprised, but I don't like folk punk. I'm like a folk guy.
Yeah.
I'm either folk or punk.
Yeah,
I don't like
yeah.
him to touch.
Dude, this is just a lot of new stuff, and so like I would say that This Is Frank Turner playlist is not a This Is Frank
Okay,
Turner playlist.
all right. Take note, y'all.
I can make you a much better This Is Frank Turner playlist than what Spotify did for you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna actually listen to the album.
Yeah,
this week.
Because lyrically, it's really good, especially like the old stuff. Because like the old stuff is like I think now it's tough because he's like made it, and I think he's fine.
Right.
So it's like it's hard
gotta,
to
like,
keep like that like
write shit
fuck
that's marketable,
you
too.
attitude. Yeah, where like
Yeah.
the first stuff is like it's like very much like punk like ethos.
Yeah.
but with an acoustic guitar.
Mm-hmm. And I liked the acoustic-y songs better because I'm a
Yeah.
folk guy
Yeah.
primarily for that. But yeah, I like it though. I like Frank overall because it's not an album thing for me. It's more like Frank Turner. This was my first listen for Frank Turner as well, and I was like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, if you did like that playlist, I mean, like you're gonna be fine then.
Yeah.
If you go back to like the old albums.
Okay.
I mean, that's still like what, like 5-6 albums to listen to
yeah.
that like are good, and the
Mm.
last like 3 have been you can skip them.
Okay.
You don't have to listen to them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So how was having to listen to Sgt. Pepper for like probably the billionth time?
Yeah, dude, it was. I do like that album. This was like that was about the time in the Beatles where George Harrison was like, I'm gonna go to India, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a lot of like.
It was so I think it was the album before. It was like Rubber Soul.
Yeah.
They went to India, and I guess Ringo Starr wasn't down. He was like, nah.
Really?
Not down. Yeah.
I
think,
do like Rubber Soul. I remember when I was like in grade 12 when I had to.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I do like Rubber Soul.
Yeah, Rubber Soul's like the one that people. That's like how adventurous people think the Beatles got if they
Right.
didn't listen.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, they got weird.
Yeah.
They got really weird, and they did some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like Revolution 9, which I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not like, if you like Revolution 9, you're probably in a shitty noise band, you know? So it's like, yeah, my favorite, like, I also, the White Album's like my favorite.
Yeah.
But Revolution 9 fucking sucks. But Sgt. Pepper's a fucking awesome album.
Yeah.
What was your least favorite song off of that album?
I mean, I gotta pull up the track listing.
Yeah.
Because I listened to it again today, and
mine's a weird contrast. Because
the Beatles.
when I first listened to the album, because I remember I went through like my journal, like my fucking childhood journal, and like after like 14, it's like once every 6 months I'd be like, oh yeah, I have a fucking journal. I'll probably have to write it tonight because I fucking just remembered I have one. And it was like, I listened to Sgt. Pepper for the first time today. My favorite song is Within You and Without You. and now I skip that song every time. That's like probably the only song I skip on that album.
Yeah, okay.
But
Also,
it's really good though.
Just have one version of the fucking album on here, guys.
Dude, I hate the remaster. Like, why can't I listen to the original master anymore on Spotify?
But like they have 3 versions of it. One, and like the normal one is the
50th
remaster.
anniversary.
Yeah, there's like a deluxe and a fucking and like one with remixes, and then there's like the remastered one. So that I listen to the remastered one because it's the only one that's just the album,
just the songs. Yeah.
Yeah, probably like Within You, Without You.
That's my least favorite now.
I have to like click through them to think. I think like I like the first half more.
Yeah, the first side is.
But I mean, like A Day in a Life is good.
Day in the Life is amazing. My favorite's being for the benefit of Mr. Kite.
Okay.
It's it's like the circus song.
Yeah.
Which DIY wrote a song in that same vein. It's a very different song, but I was like, I want to write a fucking circus, like fucking festival song.
Give me a circus
where it just sounds fucking crazy the whole time, and you're like, yeah, I could imagine some elephants with some weird dudes with British hats on right now.
It does. It flows really well.
Yeah,
and it flows nice as an album.
Yeah, I like that album. That album has inspired me to grow many a mustache. And I shaved everything but the mustache the other day. I'm gonna go for I have a fucking rockin' ass mullet right now. And I'm going for the fucking mullet and mustache.
Nice.
For Simon from Cheapside.
The double M.
Yeah, double M.
Nice.
Eminem, bruh.
Eminem.
I am Eminem.
Whoa. He is the real Slim Shady.
Yeah. I can't stand up, though, because I'm doing a podcast, so.
Yeah.
Duh.
Okay, what's next week?
You should give me yours first.
Okay, see, I actually wrote one down, but then when I was waiting for you to come, I was just skipping through...
so you have ideas now.
Spotify. So I'm going to hold on to this one that I wrote down.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you listen to it or not. It's an album that we've talked about before.
Okay.
But I'm going to just do out of left field. Anti-Mask. ANTEMASQUE.
Holy fuck.
It is, I'll send it to you. It's a band name and the album name. It is Cedric and Omar from the Mars Volta.
Okay.
It was like an offshoot album they did in 2014. It's like not that long. It's a short album.
Okay.
And it's like it just rips for like I don't know, like 30 minutes or whatever. It's like 9 songs. It's fucking really good.
I'm excited to listen to this one, and I'm gonna actually listen to the Frank Turner album this time.
Yeah.
So the album that I'm gonna give you is I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. All killer, no filler for sure. It's not that album by Sum 41.
I was gonna be like, okay.
You're gonna be like, whoa, you gave that a 9?
Yeah.
No, it's all fucking good. They're all, like, I swear to God, like fucking,
Jesus,
like Paul McCartney could have fucking written these songs.
Wow, this is a lot of.
So the album is Finding Beauty in Negative Spaces by Seether. No joke. That album's fucking incredible.
Yeah. So also. What's the deal with the beef?
So we're getting into this. We're getting into this, okay? So
Craig started beef on
I'm not
Instagram
beefing, okay? Because Seether's a good band.
I talked to Nick on the phone last night, and I was like, did you see what Craig... And he was like, yeah, fuck Craig.
Dude, what the fuck? Okay, listen. I talked to Pat about this before I left. And I was telling him about this beef that we have, which I don't think is beef, because I think you guys sound like Seether. I think you do.
Gross.
I love Seether, though. I think they're
Gross.
good. And I think the comparison's fucking not unreasonable. You should, and you're going to have to listen to the fucking album twice.
Dude, that...
So get fucked. But I think you guys are fucking similar. But anyway, the beef. So I fucking was listening to Seether the other day, as I usually do, because that's a good fucking album.
Okay, man.
And I was like, you know what? This song reminds me of fucking Lost Art. So I put it on my story. And I was also going to put a question box up, which we're going to do for this week. Send us your questions. But so I fucking shared it. And then immediately it was like, we're going to fight. Caleb's like, we're fucking throwing hands. So then I made a poll of who's going to win our charity boxing match. Yeah. And Caleb used 4 fucking accounts.
No.
How many was it, Caleb?
I only have 3 Instagram
3 fucking accounts.
No, I would also like to just real quick, you're not going to believe me when I say it. I did vote for me with the podcast account. I didn't intentionally do that.
Okay, so
I was
here's
like
the thing.
all over Instagram yesterday, which was not good, but I didn't realize I was on the podcast account when I voted for myself.
It was 64 to like 26 or 36. I don't fucking know math. You won though.
Yeah.
So, but you had 3 votes that you cast for yourself, right? And then when I saw that you did that, I went onto the Radio Caroline Instagram account and accidentally hit Caleb. So you have 4 horse shit votes.
Oh
and then,
God.
dude, no joke, 2 fucking spam accounts go on like rock us, blah, 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 with like a bunch of fucking rock on signs and lightning bolts. Fucking voted for you. Only you. Horse shit. So it was like, no joke. I'm not fucking exaggerating this, because if I was exaggerating, I would have totally won, because fuck you. But the real results would have been straight up 50-50. No joke. So. Which, think about this for 1 second.
Yeah.
50% of people think that I would win in a fist fight against you.
Yeah, but also, like, how many of those people...
Are those people only listening? Look at us. Like, dude, come on. Dude, literally go on YouTube right now and look at our bodies. Okay? I'm not winning in a fucking fist fight against this man.
Dude, I grew up in a small town, dude. One time, this girl
I cried a lot as a child.
This girl that I knew, her and I, like, in grade, when, like, we came from different schools, and then in grade 9, I was like, dude, this girl's like, I had a crush on this girl.
Yeah,
and then, like, we grew apart in high school. It was fine. But I was just wandering the halls in grade 12 because I would always do that, because I didn't want to be in class. And this girl had a beef with, actually, no, I'm not gonna say this on the podcast. Had a beef with another girl because of a guy.
Okay.
So the girl that I knew, she grew up on a farm, and the other girl had no business on a farm. And she was like, she's like, did you hear about this? And I was like, I did, yeah. And she's like, she's real lucky I'm not wearing my mud boots today. And I was like, oh my God.
Fuck, I'm into it. I love that.
She was like, are you on my side? And I was like, 100%, yep.
Yeah, dude. I fucking love that.
So I went to people that wanted to stomp people to death.
I want an Irish farmer girl.
That's where I grew up.
That's what I want.
So, yeah. By the way, I know like quite a few songs. This was like their album that once,
It's the one that was big. It was
I
Fake,
know most of these.
Fake It,
Breakdown, Rise Above This.
Rise Above This is like the least good song on that
Careless
album, but it was the
Whisper.
biggest one. And also, I still fuck with that song and the message behind it, because it was like I think his brother passed away from, like, he committed suicide, which sucks.
Oh.
And it was like a whole fucking message at the end of the music video, and the music video is very pro. I think it was like a Kids Help Phone thing.
Okay.
And but that song fucks. But it's like that's the weakest song in the album. I think that album is fucking incredible.
Cool.
You don't. You don't.
No, I don't
Caleb's
know. I'll
pissed.
fucking listen to it. I just don't like the comparison.
This is the reason that I have the comparison is you guys are like heavy rock with low vocal, like a baritone vocal,
yeah.
right? But it's also like pop music. They're fucking well written songs, right? It's not just like, yeah, it's like fucking mindless rock music with like a good low vocalist or what. It's like a fucking perfect combo of the 3: low vocalist, rock music, well structured songs.
Right. Okay.
You're pissed.
I'll listen to it. Dude, I used to rip Seether all the time.
Dude, I fuck with Seether.
I also just
They're
like
sick.
used to listen to like horrible rock music all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to garbage.
I can't
too.
wait for the week that we decide to give each other a throwback because I'm gonna give you like a terrible throw like that.
I
only know like 3 songs, but I know them really, really well. But I'm gonna have to pick that album.
Yeah.
And then I'll also listen to it, and then we'll just rip it apart.
I was gonna give you an album that I've literally never once listened to before. Today, I'm probably gonna give it to you. I can't say I'm gonna give it to you the next week because then it ruins it. But I was talking to a friend of mine. I was like, what's the worst album by this obscure artist? And they were like, no, they're all good. And I was like, okay, what's like the least good one? Because like I've never listened to any of them, and I got to give them just an album neither of us have ever heard.
Yeah.
And then I was going to listen to it too. But
yeah, it's going to throw back to when I was like 11 and was like, only bumped these 3 songs.
Yeah.
I'm like, we have to listen to these now.
Okay, I've got next week's then already.
Okay. All right, so Anti-Mask and fucking Seether.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we got like actually quite a few would you rathers, so I sent them in the group chat, and Juan Juli is going to read through them. So I think the first one is from I guess a friend, a fan I've made.
Totally a friend.
And we've made. I don't know if you've really interacted with her. But
yeah, because she's been hitting up Heart Attack Kids a bunch, which is super rad. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm friends with her on Facebook. I don't know if she wants me to say her real name. So her Instagram handle is Cherry Cheetah, and she actually just started up this like music publication called the Cheetah Press, and it's super sick. So you guys should check that out.
Hell yeah.
She has a bunch of Instagram accounts, but there's Cherry Cheetah, there's the Cheetah Press. Meg, I believe it is. You'll see it if you look up the Cheetah Press. And then there's also Cleo and Few, which is like a fan account that she has. And she actually did a waitlist. I don't know what those things are called. They're like
an image board.
Like an image board. She did a waitlist image board
like
when it came out, which was kind of like the first time I think that we interacted with her, which is super cool. So she's been really supportive, and she's really supportive of like all these wicked ass rock bands and stuff. So
we appreciate you.
Yeah,
you're amazing.
I'm pretty sure she's from New York too, so that's also
holy fuck. What?
You didn't know that? Yeah.
No.
That's even cooler.
Holy
Dude, the
shit.
internet is a
Dude, we're breaking down borders right now. That's sick. Fuck yeah. Well, Cherry Cheetah, you rock, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. Well, what's the question? Hit us with it.
She said, would you rather have an unlimited candy supply or unlimited fruit supply?
This is interesting. Now, I'm wondering, I don't know if this is how she meant it. I'm going to maybe make a little switch to it.
Okay.
Unlimited.
Kind of like the hats thing.
Yeah, well,
week.
maybe it does change the question. So maybe you can tell me to fuck off. But I was gonna say one of the other. You have unlimited, but you can't ever have the other one.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. I'm gonna go with that. 'Cause that makes it harder.
Like, I'm gonna have to go with candy because I'm a fat guy.
Oh fuck, dude! I'm I'm gonna go with fruit for sure.
I was gonna say fruit.
I love fruit.
Well, think about it.
But I'm imagining I can never have Sour Patch Kids again.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna suck to only have fruit. But I mean, it like there's some pretty bomb fruits out there.
What about
so if you,
like me, dude?
If you have all of the fruit, if you have all of the fruit in an unlimited supply, what about the fruit you don't like? What happens with that? Can you give it away, or does it just have to go?
Yeah, no, you don't have to eat every fruit. It's just unlimited amounts of fruit. So you can have all the fruit.
So could you choose if you're like, I only want like apples, strawberries,
totally,
cantaloupe.
Yeah, but I mean, if you change your mind or whatever, you have access to it unlimited.
You're just like, man, I've never had a pomegranate before, and then you just have like
you can have as many pomegranates as you want if you like them, and if you don't like them, you don't have to eat them. But the way I think of it, it's like, if I choose candy, then I'm gonna die.
Wait, if I choose candy, can I also not ever get diabetes?
Can you have vitamin supplements? That's the thing. Is I'm like, I can literally get all of my necessary nutrients.
I'm just like, and honestly, fruit. Like, I'm not even like,
if I had every fruit,
I don't always have. Well, I don't always have candy on me because when I purchase candy, the intent is to finish the candy.
Eat it immediately.
Like right away.
Like, you don't want to be that guy like 6 hours later and you got Skittles. You're like, this was in my pocket. You know,
dude,
it's like, that's gross.
Juan Julia does that. Like, I mean, she does. I'm saying she does it. It's a normal thing to do what she does. If it's small quantities. A pack of gummy bears will just last her like a long time.
Oh, so you're the gummy bear one.
Yeah.
Dude, that's where they came from.
Yeah.
I don't sit in his chair.
Maybe it's when I'm away and she's like, fuck this guy.
Yeah. It's in spite. Just fucking jumping on the chair.
No.
My chair feels weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, if I buy like a pack of Sour Patch Kids, like that would last Julie a while because she's just gonna have.
Well, yeah. How long did that fucking iced tea last?
Yeah.
It's still No, it's not.
still going?
No. The one from last week is still
I drank
there?
one today because there was 2-part ones in there.
Holy fuck.
Oh, I don't know then.
Yeah.
I will crush an iced
At
tea
least
in
2
like
weeks.
4 seconds.
That's what I mean. I just finished it, which is
I will
why
shotgun one right
I'm wearing
now.
a sweater right now in the heat because I'm feeling bad about my body today.
Yeah, but you got a
But-
fucking bomb ass AC. It's like
No,
it's
I'm
running right now.
I mean, I'm not really suffering because I got a fan on me right now, but like,
Yeah.
I don't need to be wearing this.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
I saw some photos of myself at the cottage where I was like, I look disgusting.
No, but you had some that looked bomb
There's
too.
one photo that looks bomb, and it might be on my Instagram at some point.
Yeah.
But anyway, if I buy like a big pack of Sour Patch Kids, like I'm gonna eat that whole thing in one sitting. There's
Yeah.
no like eating a couple.
And that's the thing is,
like-
I would feel like shit all the time if I just had unlimited
Yeah.
candy. I just only eat
Yeah.
candy, like because that's the thing is, if it's unlimited candy or unlimited fruit, that doesn't mean that you don't have access to other foods. Just no fruit or no candy, right? So I would, but if I only had candy, I would definitely just only be eating candy.
Is there like an amendment where just whenever I don't know, I go to eat a strawberry, but then it's actually a blue Sour Patch Kid, and it happens like once every 6 months?
No, you don't have any previous
But you
knowledge.
never know. Like you grab the strawberry and you put it in your
You
mouth.
can't
and
have
as soon
deja
As
vu.
soon as it puts it in your mouth, it's a blue Sour Patch Kid.
No,
Just
you
for-
can't have the fucking. You can't have the fucking deja vu
Dude,
of like,
I'm too
like
fat
you're
for
just
this.
eating a fucking. You get like that one perfect blueberry, and you're like, this is almost like blue raspberry. You don't get that ever.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Fine.
You have
I'm
to eat-
I'm still picking candy.
But
I'm
if
going
you-
fruit.
Even if you choose fruit, you can kind of like make it like candy.
Yeah, you can combine that shit. You could just extract the acids. I could be an alchemist.
Like you can freeze it and like dump it in sugar and all that crap.
yeah, I
Make
can
it
make
taste
smoothies
like
still.
candy almost.
Fucking make a candy smoothie, dude.
Oh, dude, my aunt.
Dude, let's do that on the show.
Dude, my aunt brought so many Mike's Hard blue raspberries.
Oh shit, they're good, eh?
Dude, she also brought. I don't know if you're privy, but there's this alcohol from Barstool called Pink Whitney.
I
And she
have
brought a
heard
bottle.
all about it.
It's fucking so good.
Oh,
And then
yeah?
you mix
Okay.
it with the Mike's blue raspberry. It's
Holy
like
shit. Okay,
also,
we're
it
doing
mixes
that on
really
the
good
next-
with cherry bubbly too. Because I was drinking that all week, and I was like, wow.
Dude, we're gonna drink that on the next show.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get, but I gotta. If the liquor's,
Yeah.
I'm for sure gonna always have one on me now because it's so fucking good.
I could definitely get it at my LCBO right
Okay.
around the corner from
Dude,
my work.
buy 2 bottles and then I'll
do
buy
it.
one off you.
I'll do it. We're gonna fucking
know.
drink, and then
Or-
we're gonna get sponsored by fucking Barstool, bruh.
Dude, that would actually be sick.
That'd
Dude,
be
Barstool,
tight.
pick us up.
Yeah, for real. We're the #1 fucking sports podcast in the
Yeah,
world.
dude.
The hottest one.
Yeah.
All right, hit us with another
Okay.
question. Or
Yeah.
another would
you can
rather. Let's do it.
you can pick and choose out of those.
I was just gonna go in order.
Okay. I didn't send
Sure.
them in any particular order.
Perfect.
Most of them we can rip through, I think.
This is, I'm guessing it's Riley.
What's the thing?
MTV
Oh
Riley.
yeah, fucking Riley.
Yeah.
This is such a Riley.
Okay, perfect.
Read the whole thing.
That's what I was.
Okay, sorry. There's like a tag that isn't part of the Would You Rather that he put in afterwards.
Okay,
so I was
awesome.
like, make sure you read
Where?
that. Just read the whole thing. It's in the thing.
It says, would you rather jam or not jam? Seems like you guys are really all about not jamming.
Whoa,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, I don't know
what
what-
the fuck,
I don't
bro?
know what Riley's fucking beef is. Obviously, we want to jam, bro.
Dude, we jam. I
Dude.
jam fucking all the time.
I don't know what his problem is. He commented
I
on
don't know what
like
his fucking problem
he
is.
commented on like a few podcasts ago, and then every so often Riley just like deletes his Instagram.
Yeah,
And then
or just
and then
changes his
he
username
came
completely.
back, went back to that post, and was like, "How come I haven't seen a video of you guys jamming yet?" And I was like, "This guy fucking
Dude, what the
leaves
fuck?
Instagram
This
for a
guy
minute."
jams way too much.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
clearly what it is. It's just like you jam constantly. So like if we don't jam all the time, it's
Yeah.
like you clearly don't jam.
Yeah. So fucking
horseshit,
obviously
dude. We
jam,
jam.
Riley, you bitch.
Yeah,
He,
dude, we fucking jam, dude.
Riley is also like a ripping drummer.
Yeah, Riley,
To that
go
end.
follow MTV
Yeah,
Riley,
MTV
on
Riley.
Instagram.
By the
'cause
time
he's-
this comes out,
so
his
good.
handle probably won't be MTV Riley, but
yeah,
try to find him.
yeah, he's gonna be the next drummer of DIY Orchestra if Liam doesn't fucking come back from New Zealand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
deal.
Sure.
We made a blood pact.
Okay. Jesus. All
Cool,
right.
cool.
This is an intense podcast for me.
Next.
Oh fuck.
This is Alex the bass.
Yeah, Alex Ralston.
Lose an arm or leg. How do you play your instrument?
This is a tough one. Also, Alex, I know you don't know this, but I'm triggered. My dad only has 1 foot, so maybe,
Hey, bro.
What the fuck?
What the hell, dude?
Yeah. Why didn't you know that about me?
Yeah.
Anyway.
My dad's also a very healthy diabetic, but maybe he'll lose a foot one day. You never
Yeah.
know.
My dad's is
God.
not diabetes.
Yeah, it was an
related,
accident. Mine's diabetic, though, and maybe he'll lose a foot, and then fucking maybe 30 years from now, because he's going to live forever.
Yeah.
It's a deal that we made. Maybe he'll lose a foot because of the diabetes, and then I'm going to be pissed.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't.
I
I
think
don't
I'd
know.
have to go leg.
Yeah, I'd rather lose a leg. Actually, you know what? No, I'd rather lose a leg for sure.
Leg.
Because but the left leg though, because I need the right one for the pedals for a piano, and then I can just play guitar and fucking bass and shit. I can
Yeah.
do all that shit still.
It's got to be leg.
Yeah, leg for
Because
sure.
then you can still walk.
Left leg
you'll get a
preferably.
fucking-
Right
yeah.
leg would be a pain in the ass, but also I could still do literally everything I do.
You can still do it.
I'm not a good drummer, so fucking it would actually probably be doing a favor for all my
Maybe you'd
bandmates.
rip. It'd be like Def Leppard, where the guy loses an arm
Yeah,
and he rips.
dude, how good would the Def Leppard guy be if he was missing a leg?
Dude, so good.
Not in addition to the missing
was gonna
arm.
say, yeah.
That'd be fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
If he was like a fucking biped,
Yeah.
that would suck.
All right, so lose a leg, and then it wouldn't affect my life at all.
Yeah.
Do Luke and Taylor's.
Okay, this
Sorry,
is
guys.
Luke's then. Would you rather only ever play in standard or only ever play a baseline Mexican telly?
See, I feel like this is more of a
A baseline
Mexican,
telly
oh.
or standard.
Dude, so like
or
Lost
only
Arts,
playing standard tuning.
I almost never
Yeah.
play in standard tuning.
I'll
Lost
play in
Arts is
fucking
a
standard tuning. Fuck
Lost
it.
Arts
If
is
you
a-
can't play in standard tuning and be happy, you're never gonna be happy.
Now see, this goes back. I don't know anything about gear, so I don't even really.
Right.
I'm assuming
Also,
a
nothing
Mexican
wrong,
telly.
Nothing wrong with Mexican tellies either. They're fucking fine.
Maybe Luke just has beef with fucking.
Yeah, what the hell? This is Luke. Who? Sorry, which
Luke
Luke is
Van. I always say his last name wrong.
From
One time
Bagel.
Luke roasted me hard.
Bagel?
this? From Sneaker Club.
Sneaker
Yeah.
Club.
Holy fuck. Okay.
One
well,
time I
thanks for
said
the
his name
submission,
wrong,
dude.
and he corrected me, and then he's like, I was like, oh, sorry, dude. And he's like, it's cool. We've only been friends for like 2 years.
oh, dude, get fucked.
Fuck. I love Luke though. Luke's fucking the best.
I'm gonna say. You know what? Because like I'm perfectly fine with playing standard constantly, but I mean like I'm not happy with any of my guitars right now, so I'm gonna go with the fucking Mexican telly. Fuck it, I'm gonna play all the because I can just go to my piano and fucking play fucking whatever.
I'll
tuning
take
I
the
want.
Mexican telly and then never play it.
Yeah, for real. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I'll do Mexican telly. I don't give a fuck. They're great.
All right,
Okay.
Taylor's.
Taylor?
Yeah.
Would you rather listen to Metallica or
Oh, yeah.
AC/DC endlessly on loop for the
AC/DC,
rest of your life?
yeah, no problem.
See, I was actually thinking about this yesterday, and I don't know because I'm not really an AC/DC fan. But then I'm like,
Dude.
not really a Metallica
Have
fan
you listened
either.
to every AC/DC album?
Yeah, no, but
Dude, everything of Bon Scott's is amazing.
I like You Shook Me All Night Long, and that's about
Fuck that,
it.
dude. Fuck Brian Johnson and his fucking face. I don't care.
okay.
He's also not Irish.
I honestly don't know how to answer that, and I don't know Taylor's music taste enough, so I don't know if he's like fuck both of those bands
Nah,
or if he
AC/DC.
loves them.
AC/DC for sure.
I'm just gonna
By
be
a
I'm gonna be a
landslide.
contrarian and say Metallica.
Fuck
but I
you.
genuinely don't really like.
I
either
listened
of
to
those
Metallica
bands.
actually all day today.
I'm not really a fan of either.
I
of those
discovered
bands.
that my one coworker is a like diehard post Black Album Metallica
really?
fan, which I was like, I'm gonna show you fucking Seek and Destroy anyway. And I showed him Megadeth and shit too. But yeah, I listened to Metallica all day today, and I'm still like, I'm AC/DC all day long. Also, I saw that meme that's been going around lately of like AC/DC just says like, I'm the man who rocks, and this sucks, and I'm like, fuck you, because AC/DC fucking is amazing, and if you don't think they do,
Okay,
then
well, Jesus.
go give us a fucking bad review and give us 5 stars.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
And give me $1,000. All right, next
Oh my
question.
God. Yeah. Shout out to Taylor.
Shout out.
I don't think the Common Chase are playing right now. Like, I don't know if they're doing stuff right now. But he's got a solo album coming out, I'm pretty sure. And that'll be fucking cool. So shout out Taylor.
Hell yeah.
Rock on. And you can still go listen to the Common Chase. They were on the podcast a long time ago.
Go check
But
out that episode.
They're good
yo.
dudes. Yeah.
Okay, this is from Maddie.
Okay. Madison from the Frantic Lullabies.
Yes.
Yes. Great band.
Big hell yeah.
Great guy.
Would you rather write a keychain change in a song or forget everyone's name seconds after hearing it?
See, this is why I like Madison.
Because you already have both.
This is a throwback question.
Yeah,
He's
it's
listening,
an inside joke.
and I appreciate it, Madison.
Yeah.
See, this is tough because like I'm usually pretty good with people's names,
Yeah.
and like I like being good with people's names, but like I can't.
I'm putting a key change in every song.
Yeah,
I'm doing it. I'll do it for sure. Because I think every song could have a key change in it.
I mean, with a loophole in this is like I'm almost always with Julia or with Juan Julia anyway. So if she remembers the name, she can just constantly be feeding
That's not
them
fair,
too.
though. That's having like a fucking leg up on the competition.
Why can't you loophole these would you rathers?
Nah. You gotta
Okay,
be
fine,
fucking dead on.
fine.
Dude, key
It's
change in
still-
every song.
It's still forget
Really?
people's names.
Dude, you're gonna have no friends.
No, you.
I do that all the time.
You will, dude.
How many friends you have?
I call everybody.
Not many.
I call people like fucking guy all the time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I do that constantly.
So whatever.
You can get away with it.
You get.
You
away
can
with
definitely get away with it.
it. As long as you just have to avoid situations where you would need to be introducing.
And like
somebody.
most of your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like most of your
Yeah,
teeth.
yeah.
It's like if you're like, hey guy. I'm gonna walk away now.
Okay.
All right, we got one more.
I mean, there's
eh?
one more. It's just my buddy Eric being
Eric.
a
Being Eric.
fucking loser.
Perfect.
Okay.
I laughed real hard though when he sent this. to
Yeah,
me.
it was the first one we got, I think, and
It
I
was one of
saw
the
it,
first ones,
and I
yeah.
was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm never going on this Instagram account ever
Also,
again."
Hayden from Excuse Me, laugh reacted to like when I posted
When you
it.
shared it,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Ready?
yeah,
Yeah.
give me the question.
He said, puke in your buddy's mom's car or puke in your other buddy's mom's car.
And you know what? Now, for some reason, it took Julie to say it out loud. I remember this story. You've told me this
I've probably told you
story.
this story before.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was all in high school. So my buddy that sent it, Eric, he fucking at the time. I think this was going into grade 11. And what's also fucked up is both of those instances happened within like 5 months of each other. so the first instance was Eric's car. Well, actually, it was Eric's mom's car, but there's a fucked up twist at the end. But also at the time, Eric. So here's the thing: I could say this because Eric and I have been friends since we were like 4 years old. Like we're like best friends, and at this point, we've been through it all. I don't think anything could ever break this relationship. And at the point of this party, him and I were not at a good point in our relationship.
Okay, yeah,
I was
yeah.
not happy with
Yeah,
him at all.
totally.
And so, but he was still my rider.
Yeah.
So
Gotta be cool.
I was like, we were at Jared Perry's place, hammered. It was a big party, and we're coming back, and it's all country road, so it's just fucking hills, and so it's like Eric's mom driving, and then the back seat is Eric, Julian, me, and the whole time I'm like so hammered, and I'm just like, I just need to get home because the car is just fucking
Yeah,
up
I'm
and
gonna
down
yak,
these hills,
I'm
and
gonna
I'm
yak.
like, I'm gonna fucking yak, but just fucking hold on to it. And then I start to roll down the window, and they're like, "Oh fuck!" And
Here
I
we go.
puke. Now here's the thing: for some reason, at 2 a.m., Eric's grandmother decided to come in the car, and she was sitting shotgun, and I was sitting behind shotgun.
Oh,
So I didn't
no.
just puke in his car, his mom's car. I puked also on his grandmother. Yeah, so I felt bad for that.
No.
But also, I think Eric would have. Oh, the grandmother part is like the thing in the story where it's like, no, dude, you puked on my grandmother. But I don't feel bad about puking in the car at the time because fuck him at that time. But I do feel bad about puking on his grandma. But it's also just like it's a joke, and everybody's like, whatever. And then like a couple months later, I was at another party, and again I was like hammered. And then I went home with my buddy J Mac, and I think the Phillips twins, and he didn't deserve it, and I puked in that car.
Oh, no.
And I felt really bad about that. And
No.
but you know what? After that, and ever since then, I've never done
Never
that
puked in a
before.
car.
And like
I don't think I've ever puked inside of a car.
And like but I like changed my drinking. I've become a very aware drinker.
Yeah,
now.
I'm very aware as
like,
well.
I don't think I've like blacked out since then.
Yeah.
Because it's not cool. Don't do that.
I'd
But
be
now
acting
I'm
my
like
own
terrified
room
if
a
I
couple
have
times.
kids. I'm never driving anybody home.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I have
For
so much
sure.
karma coming
Not
for
happening.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have so much puke in your car.
Yeah, no way, dude. Am I ever doing that? So yeah, that's the story. Fuck you,
Fuck.
Eric, for sending that, but also, whatever.
Yeah.
It was long. It was like grade 11, so I'm not
Yeah.
not
dude,
worried about it
You can
anymore.
get away with murder. Literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can. You could murder a person. Okay, well, moving on. Please send us more would you rathers or questions. We really appreciate them. And if you want, dude, we can shout out your Instagram. You can give us a fucking little plug or something like that. If it'll give you some fucking enticing reason to fucking give us a question, that'd be dope. That'd be
tell
awesome.
your friends. Is there a question or are we done?
Do we have an actual question?
thought
Yeah,
you- okay.
I've got a question. What the fuck's with your piss poor attitude? No,
I'm just
I got
sad.
a question. I've remembered it on the drive home. I was just like, oh yeah, I should probably mention this one. This one comes from our pal Tal Pryor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he
Don't
he
know. I don't
asks-
think we're friends.
You don't know him?
No, I never actually met him. I know
Oh,
who he
okay.
is.
All right.
I could pick him out of a room.
Yeah,
but I don't think we've
in
ever
a lineup.
met.
I got him.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever met.
He said, "So, what do you do to combat feeling uninspired?" That was his question, which is a very good
Wow.
question.
Jesus
Thank you,
Christ.
Tal, for sending us a question.
That's Jesus Christ.
What do you do to combat it?
That's interesting because you know what? Right now, I actually really need to write these lyrics for the new song, and I have ideas, but I'm like not coming. The lyrics aren't coming to me. I don't know, man. I just try to I try to consume a lot of music. I think when I'm not, because I don't think I genuinely set out to consume a lot of different music on like my day to day. But I think when I'm like, I don't fucking know. I just try to listen to a lot of and different stuff. I try not to listen to shit that's would be up our alley. I try to avoid Queens of Stone Age or Broken Love or
that
shit
you
like
listened to a
that.
shitload
That's
already.
yeah, that's we're already kind of doing that anyway, so don't listen to that. I don't know, that's a tough one. Or read. Sometimes I'll try to read shit and
Just
then,
intake.
yeah. And or another thing I'll try to do is sit down and just because I'm coming from a lyric writing perspective, is just sit down and just write without any purpose behind it.
Yeah, it doesn't
just
even need to
free
have a-
write and don't sit down and be like, okay, these are the lyrics for the song, which I try to do anyway, but sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah, but
I
if
don't
you
know.
start kind of free range,
Yeah,
It'll
that's kind
help.
of a boring answer, but I don't know.
yeah. I usually will just fucking drop it completely. I'll just be like,
that's
I'm gonna either watch a movie or fucking,
Yeah,
fucking get on with my regular life.
yeah.
Message my mom.
Yeah,
It's like fucking, if it's not happening, it's not happening.
that's
I'm
part
just gonna
two.
fucking-
It's you can't
keep up with my
you
regular
can't
shit.
force it.
But you can though at the same time, right? There are times where I'm like, I feel like I could totally write a fucking song right now,
Yeah.
but I have no idea what it's gonna be about. I have
Yeah.
no idea what the key is gonna be, blah blah blah. And I'll sit down and I'll fucking write a song. But a lot of times, the best ones that I've written so far, it's a fucking line comes in my head and then it just flows.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
all of a sudden it's on the page
Yeah.
before the amount of time that it would take to play the song.
Yeah,
But usually I'll just get on with my fucking day. I'll just do other shit, and then at some point, a line will come in my head or whatever, and I'm like, oh
Well,
yeah.
I always find I'll do the I'll force something for a bit, and then I'll do a actually this new song that we wrote. I had the main riff, and I remember it was just weeks of I just gotta fucking write something. And I was getting so mad, and I remember the day I wrote it, I was like, hey, I think I'm just fucking done with guitar for a bit. And right before I let it down, I played the riff, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I voice noted it, and then I set my guitar down. And then I didn't pick my guitar up for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then the next time I was like, oh yeah. So I always find too that sometimes as I've made the decision of fuck this,
Yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore. One little piece of inspiration will be we're here.
Yeah. We're still
you
here.
go.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
Just come back.
And then I just remember either write it down or record it real quick and then leave it.
Yeah.
And then you can come back to that later when you're not
Yeah.
frustrated.
And that wasn't the way for until recently. It was all right, I should probably just let this simmer and do other shit.
I think you just got trial and error too. I
Yeah.
think, no matter,
Yeah.
that's been a lot. Because then there's been times where I've done something, and I've tried to recreate the way I wrote the Weightless lyrics like a bunch of times, and it's never worked. But
Yeah.
like that was unique to that one time, and I was like, well, maybe I need to try it this way. But it was unique to that one time because it was like totally unintentional.
Yeah, it was just out of
and I'm
nowhere.
like, you can't like recreate an unintentional moment.
Yeah,
again,
that's
so.
like crazy for me. I wrote Crazy and like before, like I think it's like a 2.5 minute song. It took me like a minute to write it.
Yeah.
You know, and like the new song, it took me not long at all to write that either.
Those are the ones.
Yeah, for sure. When it just flows.
Yeah, when it's
But yeah.
effortless.
So thank you for
Alright.
sending us your questions. Please send us some more questions and some more Would You Rathers.
Yeah, you can just
'cause-
also DM us. Like we might put like a box up, but if you just want, if you have something good,
just send
just
it our
send
way.
it to us, and I'll fucking
For sure.
Because
And
I was
also,
thinking all day yesterday, I was like, I'm not responding to any of these, but like I'm screenshotting all of them. So,
Yeah,
like,
for sure,
I was
so
like,
I can
hope
remember
people
them.
don't think that.
Yeah, like we're gonna out you.
yeah, that we're just like these guys didn't even fucking do anything.
Believe
with them.
me, I have been sending way more incriminating shit to our own podcast account. I'm like, how much for a pee-pee touch, Caleb?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fucking Craig. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we like didn't really make it to sports this week, but that's okay. We're gonna try next week.
We got close.
We got close, but we didn't quite get there.
But we broke the glass table instead.
We did. Graham Jam broke the glass table.
What the fuck, Graham?
Graham
what the
Jam.
fuck?
Say it fucking,
Jam.
Just
Okay,
fucking
sorry.
say it right.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Okay. Hit us with the. Make sure you're reviewing us, liking us, subscribing, wherever. Even if you just listen to the audio, go to YouTube and just fucking subscribe.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Just do
Every
it,
every
you
bit
know?
helps.
You know. Anyway, yeah, we're rambling. So fucking. Pinky's out, y'all. We should jam sometime.
Slater.
Bye.